Good morning, everyone. It's Kay with Photonic Therapy Institute, and I'm back with another one of my absolute favorite acupoints that we use with photopuncture. I've been using this point now for almost 30 years, and it's the first one I teach my students. It's the first one I make everybody do in class when we start the class every day at live classes, when we ever get back to those. And it's the kidney 27 point. So they're called the K27s or the KI27s, and they are the last point on the kidney meridian. So they're the terminal point on the kidney meridian. One of the reasons they are so important is that we have a few different kinds of energy in our body. When you look at it from a point of view of Chinese medicine and so on, most of them are renewable. When we eat food, we get more energy from the food. The stomach and the spleen meridians break those down, and the small and large intestines absorb that energy into the body. When we breathe and we take in oxygen, we get that sort of energy. And the combination of the oxygen and the food that's what the cells use to make ATP. But we're born with ancestral energy, ancestral chi, and that is our kidney chi. It comes from our grandmothers. And you'll never have more than what you were born with. We can't add to it. We can only keep it balanced and supported. And most of us know what happens if we use up all of our kidney chi, or the kidneys become damaged. We end up on dialysis, or we need a new kidney, or we die. So it's very, very important to keep the kidney energy supported. All right. And the kidney meridian starts on the ball of the foot, runs up the body, and it terminates here on the chest. And finding the K27 is problematic for some people, but once you know the trick, it's not that bad. It's located right here when you follow the clavicle down to the breastbone and come out. It's in that little divot below the clavicle and above the first rib. And it's very often quite tender. There's a lymph node there. There's a lot of energy congestion that happens here. But if it is very sore, I recommend that you either rub it briskly or use your torches, even better because it doesn't hurt, to open that energy. And I open it on a very regular basis. This is probably the one that I activate the most. Almost every day, especially if I'm going to be presenting. So I did it this morning in the shower before doing this presentation. If I'm going to be teaching a class, if I'm going to be driving cross country, because some of the things that the K27s do is they bring up mental clarity. They bring up core energy in the body. So I'll often light this point up when I have horses that are colicking and exhausted, and by the time I get there, they can hardly move. We'll go and we'll light the K27s up. If I'm working with old dogs that are very, very exhausted, bitches that have been whelping, and maybe they're too tired to get that last puppy out, the K27s are a wonderful place to bring up that core energy of the body. It helps with hormonal balance and keeping us regulated when we're all over the place. For women, this is one of the essential points when you have PMS. It's an awesome, awesome point for that. So all you do is take your torch. I'm going to grab out my red plus. This is my red and infrared, but it's really what I'm using is the red here for activating the acupoint. I'm just going to come over and find that divot and light that up. I can be doing this while on the john. I can be doing this while getting ready in the morning. I can be doing this while talking on the phone with someone. I often do this in meetings where maybe it's going on a very long time and the people on the other end, I'm just exhausted. Emotionally, mentally, it's like, okay, I'm done, but I can't be done. So I'll grab out my torch and I'll start lighting up the K27s, and that'll give me the mental clarity to keep going. Okay, that's my signal that I'm done. It made me yawn, so I'm going to switch to the other side. I'm a big believer in doing bilateral points whenever I can. Now, if you're doing this for someone else, maybe you have a client or a relative or a child, and they are very, very sick or very low energy, you can activate these points for them. It's really beneficial. You can also put one torch here on the chest and put another torch right by the shoulder blade, straight through the body on the back, and push energy that way. I have found that to be very effective when I have someone whose lats are all bound up and won't clear. Maybe that's an emotional thing. Many of us carry our emotions right there in the back of our neck, up into our shoulder blades. If I can open that energy between the K27s and the shoulder, that often relaxes that. So I love this point for many, many reasons. I've shown it how to do this on horses because I love it with my old horses as well. Okay, I've yawned twice. I'm done. That's all there is to it. Now, today starts our holiday special season, and the red plus torch, that's our red and infrared torch, is available in our specials. Is the photopuncture starter kit. Comes with the book, charts, our little book of acupressure points that we really like, their recipes, our online course. Normally that's $5.75. It's on sale for the holiday for only $4.99. That's the best price we've ever offered for our Red Plus with the kit. And you can add a fiber optic probe for only $125. So that's available now. The promo code is all capital letters, PTI Holiday. Merry Christmas. Talk to you next week. Bye-bye.